Well, hello? Hey, Zyro?
Hey, who's got my hat?
Look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Aha, aha, give me that.
Well, I got my hat.
Good on you, Vibes. Good on you.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Uh, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Let me just throw our little code here, and then I don't think my bot is working.
Which
So-
bot?
Oh, my stream bot.
Oh, that.
Usually it's late.
Yeah, it's usually like that. It happens for me as well.
And, hello, Zyro. I did ping in Silent Crew the room code. Oh. Ugh. Blah. Let me, put this down so everybody else can see chat. Well, we do plan on a little bit of a breathing room because we did just start, right? Between or before matches. You're in the second round, Zyro. So it depends on Gluxus and Archan our print
Goon 13. Call him Goon 13. He hasn't changed his name yet on challenge yet.
Goon 13. But let me yeah, we start in half hour. We have ample time. With me is Guts.
Howdy.
And you've won what, 2 of the Fight Night tournaments?
Yeah, I won 2, and that was with my previous main, Soul.
Mm-hmm.
And up until recently, I've actually started playing more Testament. I've only been playing Testament for about 7 days now. I'd say my Testament's pretty good.
Well, I'm glad Testament's getting more play.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that like Soul, in terms of like consistency, is definitely starting to be harder to play with him, since he requires you to be more committal on offense compared to most of the higher tiered characters, including Testament.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When Testament is on offense, they don't really have to commit as hard as, say, a character like Soul or Kai or even Potemkin. And of all the characters I could have chose from, I was actually originally planning to full-time Bridget, but there's a lot of issues about Bridget that I didn't like, so Testament was the next on my list, because Testament, from what I've seen so far, Testament does play a bit like how Soul plays in Exert and Plus R.
A lot of half-screen attacks, though.
Yeah.
So not really Soul. More of a...
No, when you think about it, when you think about it in Concept 5s, think about how Soul wants to play on offense. Soul wants to pressure you with his plus unblock normals to open you up with either a committal throw, or he wants to burn his meter to create a high-low mix. With Testament, they want to pressure you on block in order to apply Stain, and use that Stain in order to open you up with 50-50 between a high-low Arbiter sign, or reset the stain pressure. Think about like how Soul resets his far slash pressure.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I kind of look at the particle effects, and Soul Bad Guy does that Unga Bunga stuff a lot more, because I usually rotate from Baiken, Potemkin, and Soul, and Soul just kind of feels like one of those characters I could pick up and be like, I feel I can go a few rounds with this guy.
And that's the intentional design of Soul. Soul is meant to be an easy pick up and play character because of how simplistic his game plan is.
Yeah, I do like a simplistic game plan, but I shoot myself in the foot because I main Baiken. Like, made it to floor 10 with her, and oh boy, this morning I was in a chat room in Discord, and people were playing Strive, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can go a couple of rounds. One of them was ranked at floor 2, and the other at floor 6. Needless to say, sometimes you feel like I have to feel like I have to hold back, because I don't want people to get discouraged from playing Strive.
It's pretty much, I can understand that. It's just that it's the opposite for me, where I'm from, I'm surrounded by a lot of top players, including Kami99, who is one of the best Dragon Ball players in Canada, and he's my training partner in Strive. And as a matter of fact, Kami99 actually made top 50 with Happy Chaos across the world.
Well, I do plan on entering a tournament at some point, rather than just hosting one. I do have my eye on one, but the scheduling didn't work out for when it was most recent. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It was called Heaven or Hell.
I'm not aware of that tournament, but I do understand the desire to participate in tournaments because the tournament environment can be very engaging.
Honestly, either for fights or not, it is very fun to swap tips or play against people with different habits and have a different approach. There's a reason why I flip-flop characters, and I think I base my game plan off of what character I'm playing as, but I still jump in like an idiot like it's Street Fighter. Oh man, you should have seen it though. My first Street Fighter was 5, and Laura was my best character.
Oh.
It was weird. Like, her projectile setups, her grappling, because I played against a lot of people that jumped in, and she had an anti-air grapple.
Right.
It was fun. Zyro
When I-
knows. Plays a
Zyro
lot of
played-
Ryu. Or Ken.
Zyro plays a lot of Street Fighter?
We did play Street Fighter for a long time when the upgrade pack came out. You know, the Champion Edition, or you know,
Right.
that whole thing with when the final version of the game came out. I messed around with Blanca. I think there's a clip rolling around where I'm just shit posting with Blanca in the costume, the mascot costume.
When I started playing Street Fighter 5, I actually played Guile because I didn't know what type of character I wanted to play. And I didn't really stick around on Guile for that long because he didn't really fit the archetype, the kind of archetype that Soul had in Guilty Gear. So I actually picked up Ken.
Soul, no. Guile is more of a patience play.
Right.
And, yeah, I get where you're going. And ooh, Zyro got like rage quit, practice going well. I don't know if that was a rage quit or a legitimate disconnect, because those can happen sometimes.
Disconnects have been happening a lot as of lately. Have you noticed playing on? I've noticed playing online that I've been getting a lot of like random disconnects.
So
And it's-
I haven't been, because I usually just go I just go in room matches, and sometimes it wouldn't let me off of the arcade podium. Sometimes it would. And thank you, Joey, for the follow. I didn't realize that was right at the beginning of stream. Thank you so much.
Anyway, we have about 15 minutes before the bracket starts. I was wondering if you'd be up for an exhibition instead.
I can go for one, yeah. Get things warmed up.
Give the stream a bit of a taste of what's to be expected in the tournament.
Not to be expected, more or less
Not ex-
like have fun.
Right.
All right.
Because neither of us are actually participating in this tournament.
Okay,
Fun.
should I go? I think I should go biking. Yeah. Auto. Why does it go to auto every time? I want random, because that's the best song. And my Yamato skin.
Yeah, it seems to be a problem with how this game selects like stages and music. It tends to be a different queue every time you pair into a private lobby and the parks and Celestial. It's all different selections.
Like instances, they treat it like it's like they refresh the servers almost at night
Right.
or something like that. Oh man. Yep. Yep. There it is.
There's
And-
the gut special.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, all right.
Jesus. Oh, speaking of internet problems, here's one right now.
That was my controller disconnecting.
For real? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
for
having
real.
the wobbly wire issue?
Yeah, the
that you mentioned
wobbly
before?
wire issue.
Owie.
I always forget I have a dash button.
Right. Oopsie.
Oh shit.
Oh, goodbye. Yeah, there's a lot of matchups I have to relearn as Testament.
It is, yeah.
Like, Testament approaches the game a lot more differently than Soul plays in Neutral.
Okay, game. I didn't quite... I blocked normal. Did it register as a... Okay. What?
Nope. I'm now playing a character with one of the best 6Ps in the game.
Oh, come
okay.
on. Really?
It's your controller again, isn't it?
Yeah.
First, the Melty Blood stream, your controller's having a problem, and now
It happens all the
wonky.
time now. There's a reason why I just want to host fighting game tournaments now. This is one of them.
I see.
Oh, fuck.
Oopsie. Oh!
I punished that. Cool. With the
Yeah.
crouch jab.
The thing about Testament's disjoint, it's kind of like the Bridget situation where it's only slightly disjointed, so you can actually whip punish it quite easily.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Positive bonus.
Fucking hell, why does that reach so big?
What? There's 6p?
Yeah.
It do be like that. The DLC 6p.
A backdash game.
Right. Vikin's not a character I can really safe jump. Oh. I see.
Bingo!
I didn't think the wall was right there.
Yeah, it still has a really big whatchamacallit box. Damn it.
See?
Nah.
I almost missed the OTG timing there.
Well, there you have it. There's the exhibition match.
Yeah, I came fresh onto this game, so I'm a little bit rusty.
Uh-huh. You can't really say that. I had a warm-up game this morning.
That is true.
Alright, I'm not gonna touch my controller. And
I'm not gonna touch my stick either.
And we can shoot the shit until, yeah, we got 10 minutes till the tournament starts. And we have Galuxus and your buddy pal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm really glad I started these tournaments, to be honest.
Mhm.
Brought a
This-
lot of
these-
people. Just
Right.
just because of, well, Strive for one, but I'd imagine everybody else likes different types of fighters.
Hey Zara, if you're looking at someone practice before the tournament, I'm not playing in the tournament, so you can practice against me and you don't have to worry about pairing up against me in the tournament, if you're up for that. Actually, you know remember how I filled in because you needed at least 5 people for the tournament?
Yeah.
The whole plan was when I'm up against people, I would give them the option to play either my Testament or my Soul.
Both of which are pretty
Yeah.
pretty dang hard to beat.
My Testament is still very new, but Testament's my main focus now, and Soul, on rating update, I'm top 100.
Nice.
But I don't really touch Soul anymore. So I'll give you that option right now, Zyro. Before this tournament starts, for this exhibition set, do you want to play my Soul or do you want to play my Testament? Now I'm gonna give Zyro this option. Because I'm down to play either of them.
Hell.
Whatever you're best with, I'll play my Testament because that's my main focus now.
He's pretty dang good with Soul.
Yeah, Soul has been my main focus for a whole year, but I'm no longer playing Soul as my main.
Oh, we got Bridget.
I didn't think
Okay.
you would actually pull Bridget. I thought you would pull Kai, or maybe you're just playing Bridget for the hell of it.
Hey, it's an exhibition. Anything can happen. Hell,
Yeah,
that's
that's
when I
true.
bust out my Potemkin and go for memes. I'll tell you, Potemkin mirror matches are hella fun to look at and play, to be honest.
Good answer. Bro, huh?
Ooh.
See what I mean by it's way too easy to counterpoke Bridget?
I mean, a little bit, but there's still that spacing issue that some characters can't really get past when Bridget's doing the poking. Sure, you can punish that long-ass jab, but what are you gonna do from there? Depending on the character, of course. It's pretty funny that Bridget has a DP, but
She does have a DPM plus R. That chipped me on block.
holy shit.
Bridget can be tough to actually fight as Testament. Compared to other characters, it could be tough if Testament doesn't have the room to play.
You do have a killer 6P though.
I do. Against a character that does not like playing against 6Ps.
I'd have to say they really outdone themselves with the throw animations here.
They really did. Although Testament's air throw being a multi-hit does make my RC timings a little off.
Duel 1.
I think my favorite's Potemkin. Because he
Yeah.
bops you on the head.
I see.
Oh. You were trying to burst bait?
I was.
You complete animal.
I gotta remember, Testament does have natural burst-based death setups. Also, I gotta remember, Testament is more stronger in the mid-range. I can't be like Soul, where I scrap at close
More
range.
stronger. Do you mean strongest?
Oopsie.
Oh man, I shouldn't be asking questions when you're fighting for your life, huh?
That's fine. I went for that air throw hardware because I knew the first instinct Zara had.
Well,
That's it.
everybody likes to jump in anime
Yeah.
fighters.
They do.
Like, what is a fighter
Duel 1.
that doesn't have the jump-ins or air combos? I know Street Fighter doesn't. What other fighter does?
Also, Arbiter Sign's pretty busted. I should use that more.
That's the big mouthpiece thing, yeah?
Yeah, it's a high-low. It's either a low or a high, depending on which button I press.
It's pretty crazy to think that Bridget's ass can beat Mob Cemetery.
It can, and the reason that is because her 6H leaves Bridget airborne because Soul's heavy mouse surgery is a grounded command grab. It means Bridget 6H goes right over it.
Can confirm up is the dopamine button. Like, who doesn't want killer ass airtime? It's like playing Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk skating all over again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, off the hard knockdown. Get ready for this high-low. Yeah, when Testament gets a hard knockdown off their super, they can create a high-low mix with both their Arbiter Signs. And they have to guess the 50-50. Otherwise, they either block and it resets to neutral because of the stain pop, or I get a full combo into the corner off it.
Rightio. I don't think we'll be seeing another Testament today.
No, very unlikely. We have, from what my research tells, I found a lot of Bikins and a lot of Bridgets.
Hey, I mean, I'm all for more biking. I can take some notes. Bridget's though, I'm iffy on Bridget.
Definitely a character that requires a lot of technical skill and a lot of time actually, because there's a lot about Bridget's kit that you would think playing another character would give you more benefits. Bridget isn't a good character, but requires a really good player to play with.
Bridget might be the character that, no, it's my turn forever and benefits from that, yeah?
Kind of.
Testament's kind of the same thing, but has the better tools.
Yeah.
Hell, what's funny is I did some research in lore. Bridget is British, so that might be where the zoner stuff comes from.
Be precise, she's English.
Yeah, I mean, England, English, right? Blood relative of Axel? Who knows? Or this universe is Axel? Who knows? Oh, that's a crackpot Guilty Gear theory if I ever heard one.
Oops. Oh, I was trying to do a safe jump. Forgot to block low.
Okay.
That was throw on. Wake up.
Doesn't Bridget have some tools with the thing you've been dunking on me with, Bridget? Like the dash-in move?
The segue?
Yeah.
Duel 1.
What about it?
You can jump out of it, or what the hell? Like, do a cross-up with it?
Can't really do a cross-up. It's more for closing the gap.
Oh, damn.
Can't really get much off my 2P actually, even off a counter hit.
Does Bridget only know how to walk the dog? We barely see any cradles. Then again, I don't know Bridget from the older games.
Bridget from Plus R is actually kind of scummy because with how good Bridget's mobility was off her rolling movement, her optimal objective is actually to stall you out.
Oh shit, really?
Yep. Think about how Sonic and Smash Ultimate stalls you out.
I've never had that happen to me, ever. Because I usually played the lighter weight characters, and if I wanted to meme in Smash, I'd pick the heavy characters, like King K. Rool or Bowser, because Bowser had that meme-ass command grab. Oh yeah, don't forget Ganon sides, those were fun.
Yeah, Ganon signs are fun, but you gotta remember that in Smash Ultimate, trading stock is a bit different.
Yeah, they do. That's why you have to have a stock up.
Yeah.
But I usually play with the items on, because that's part of the game's mechanics.
Well, I was a part of the collegiate team for my college in Smash Ultimate, so we had to play with items off always.
Yeah, I found that kind of boring after a while. Especially when I played the crap out of Smash 4 on the DS. When Palutena was really good. And a friend of mine was really good with Yoshi. I think he migrated over to Ganon and Sonic when Sonic came out.
I think he was trying to rush in for a throw. High committal.
I mean, that's some Kai strats leaking through there, which is still fun to see. Hell, if it works, it works though. That's why people spam the same move over and over again. If you don't find a counter to it, it's just gonna keep happening.
Oopsie.
Oh my god.
The reason why my Arbiter Sign missed there is because
You did
it
the
has a
wrong
minimum.
one.
No, Arbiter Sign, both versions actually have a minimum and a maximum distance. And they were Zyra was way too close beyond my minimum distance for Arbiter Sign to come out. Anyway, it's 6:30. How about we get this tournament started?
Alrighty, that was a fun thing to watch, and I will not touch my controller. In fact, I will disconnect it right now. And we shall wait for Galaxis and your friend. I think that's the fella waiting in the lobby in the Potemkin costume.
Yep, that's him.
All right. Whenever you're ready, friend.
Yep, going by Ken.
Bike
Goon has been
in.
Goon has been
Oh.
discussing with me that he was planning to play Baiken. If not Baiken, then Potemkin actually.
Oh, yeah. Well, upon loss, you can still switch characters.
Hmm.
Oh, something's wrong with my audio.
Anyway, what we're seeing right now is that Galactus is keeping out Goon right now with using a lot of these disjoints, but you gotta remember that Baiken actually has some pretty good Abari options.
Abari is a really, really good tool. Honestly.
And Abare is the Japanese term, which means to fight back. And what that means is that when you're on defense, you're using a button to try and fight back against the pressure.
Oh,
But Goon
shit.
is doing very well.
Yeah, and you got to keep an eye out for Red Romans. Like, that is something that I cannot get a handle on.
Ooh.
Ooh, a whiff burst.
What a the classic Canadian burst right now. You bursted up all the way in the north.
I mean, to be honest, it's in our blood, and
Right.
we'll wear that badge with pride. We have
try to
something
run-
attached in. Oh, finally we get to hear the. Hey there, Swag. I don't know what's going on with my game here. I'm not touching my controller, but the audio is fucking up real bad.
Yeah, I heard it from my end as well. It was so bad that it contaminated my side of the stream.
Okay, trying to
Anyway,
get that space.
all this Bridget pressure is insane. When Bridget gets her game plan going, it's absolutely volatile because you can set up so many 50-50 mixes on offense.
I don't think
but-
you could have 6P'd that, though.
You
Sadly.
actually can 6P that. It's just that Goon was probably way too late on the 6P. That the 6P, the hitbox on Jump S from Bridget was low enough to hit the 6P hitbox.
And Goon is playing color 10, which, as you've been seeing, is my Yamada skin.
On
It is
on
pretty
my
good.
end, it's actually the classic black skin.
Oh, really? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we got some classic Baiken strings going here. Nothing doing on that committal in the corner. Okay, let's see what
Chooses
can happen.
chooses the Abare with uses
Nice
the 2S to catch the
follow-up.
backdash. Nice follow-up.
Nice. That is a good tool. Not good at round start, I've been figuring, because people backdash. Kabari is really a better tool, but it's a bit riskier on backdash, isn't it?
Kabari reaches much farther, but Kabari on first hit is actually -2, which means it's quite safe on block. Stuck in the corner against Bridget
Okay.
is really dangerous.
Not a good call on the Baiken with the air dash in with the
no.
mat.
No,
I'm still not good with those. Like, hopefully there's an air dash button. Holy crap. Okay. Patience on both these players here.
Ooh,
Waiting
try to
for
mash
their
against
chance.
try to mash against the Segway. It did not work in Goon's favor.
Duel 3.
I don't know if you could counter Segway.
Not exactly. The timings in between the first hit and the second hit, regardless of whether you use the P or the K version, is very tight. Which means if you try to mash between it, you're going to get counter hit.
Ooh, the Red Romaning, the command grab. All for corner real estate? That was a good move there.
Use that jump to get out of the corner and try to at least take it back some momentum.
Okay. Regular jab. Not good.
That was like a Nagoriyuki 2H counter hit. That was the call out of the Nagoriyuki blood.
You know, I think they properly ported in Bridget's smug face. You can't see it now, but assuredly in Accent Core,
Duel 1.
old art of Bridget,
He was stoned.
yeah, pretty well. All right, yeah,
Another call out with the 2H.
yeah. Galaxus got the number on the jump ins, but let's see if Viken can get that corner real estate.
Resetting off the wall splat right here.
Didn't quite land the best aerial move ever, in my opinion. Ooh, that was a good dust. All right, good backdash. Trying to be more, trying to change up the game plane here.
Slap.
2H catching the attempt to mash on the run-in.
All right, we're seeing a little bit more patience, which I think is the game plan for Bridget, or anti-Bridget, right?
Right.
Waiting for an opening. I don't know
Right.
all the frame data. She's relatively new.
One thing you gotta know about Bridget Pressure is that if she ever gets a hit on block against you, you just gotta let her go.
Ooh, the gold burst. Nicely done.
There's a fighting chance. Oh,
Ooh.
hits the late part of jump H, which gives Galexus enough time to mash throw there.
Oh boy, that was a Galaxus win, was it not?
It was a straight 3-0 on Galexus and then. But Goon did hold up pretty well for this being one of the few times he ever plays Guilty Gear. Because if you don't know, Goon is actually a Street Fighter player, and he plays Kareen in Street Fighter.
Oh, that was GG's. Good job, guys. That was a good first round.
Oh, and he also plays DBFZ with Kami.
There's Kami in this game?
Oh, Kami99, my
oh.
training partner.
Excuse me. Okay. And next, we have Goostag Gauge. Good. Goostag. Yeah, well, we'll call that. Do you know Goostag?
I have no clue who Goostag is, to be honest. From the research I did on Goostag, I'm aware that he did play Soul at one point.
I wonder where Goostag has come from. Because we do have... I did try to reach out. I don't know, however, if it is from one of the other servers here. There was no... nothing on my end for communication. We'll give it a good 3 minutes.
15 minutes. 15 minutes is usually a good check-in time because I'm sure 15 minutes is the default timer for Start GG. So, we'll give Goostag up until 6:50?
It's not you, Galuxus. It's Goostag. Who
It is Goostag versus Zyro.
Yes. Want to do a match 3 while we're waiting? I think that's... Alright, that's a challenge from 2 of our contestants here.
If Halo agrees to play his round, then sure. Because we gotta call up Halo.
We do. Feel free to I did in the Silent Crew with Strive GG or Strive Guilty Gear with my @. Oh my! Thank you, Swag, for the follow. Welcome in. We do fun things here. A variety of games and things like that, but I do like watching fighting games. That's one thing that I know for sure. Playing them, it's a mixed bag because every controller I have seems to not like anything to do with fighting games. I did, with Zyro's help, I did get a stick. And
You got fight stick?
yeah, I did get a fight stick. However, within the second time I used it, the cord broke. It
Which fight stick is it?
It was the I think Mayflash, something Flash,
Mayflash F300?
F500.
Oh, so it's like the high-end version of the Mayflash.
Mayflash F500, yeah. And my computer couldn't read it no more. And I still had the drivers and everything else, and nothing
That's
doing.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's really important.
I have no luck with controllers at all.
Yeah.
There was a reason why I played all of Xrd Rev 2 with an Xbox 360 controller. And that was pain. Severe pain. I played Biken with an analog stick.
It can't be that bad.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean-
it might be a driver or software issue that I've been having, but I couldn't really figure it out. It's been weird. I think I'm just cursed with technology.
I mean, you have a controller curse. I seem to have a button curse with my fight stick because the amount of times I had to replace my crown buttons is absolutely insane.
Well, you pound them into the dust.
I mean, the amount of times I had to replace my slash button for obvious reasons.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, and speaking of cursed controllers, you know how many GameCube controllers I've gone through during my 7-year Smash career?
Let's go with 1 per year.
How about 1 per 6 months?
So 2 per year. Gotcha. Wow, that's...
And that's not including the amount of controllers I bought just to find the one controller that doesn't have a snackback problem, because let me tell you something about GameCube controllers. Some GameCube controllers come with initial snapback, and you have to break it in order to get rid of that snapback, and then others don't have that snapback. And usually, it's controllers that are much older in generations that don't have that snapback problem, because they're older controllers, so they've been broken in for a long time. So, you have to think about the amount of money I spent just to find like the older generation controllers. You have to think about how expensive it is to find those.
I have big, big hands, long fingers, like tiny controllers, like don't last very long because sometimes if the controller's really small, I have to do the Monster Hunter like cradle hands, or you know the
claw grip.
The claw grip, yeah.
I've actually claw gripped when I played Dark Souls because in Dark Souls 1, there's actually a lot of tech that you do in Dark Souls 1 compared to the other Dark Souls games that requires me to have a claw grip.
Goost has not checked in.
No, he hasn't.
And it's been about like
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Like, we'll give another 5, but I very much doubt.
Let's give him until 6:50.
Yeah. They are
Right, they are late
they
for
are
tournament
late.
start. Anyway, speaking of controls, you want to know what types of GameCube controllers I actually own? I can actually open my drawer and walk you through it.
You know, I've been having trouble with mice as well. Like, or mouses, or whatever the plural
Mice.
term it is. With a
What's your
computer.
issue with them?
A lot of them are way too small for my hand.
Ah, I see.
So I'd always have to get the gaming mice with the that has a cradle that cradles your hand, or I've been having my eye on the bigger, thicker mice.
Like the thicker mice, like the Logitech mice?
The ones that have the multiple buttons on the side.
Oh, those types of mice.
Yeah. Or there's one where it was really big and it looks like it's separated in parts. Like, a lot of the time, it's not good. Because within 1 or 2 Mario parties, GameCube controllers do not last with me and my family. I've also been banned from playing Mario Party within my family as well. Along with the Naruto the Naruto Ninja Storm games.
Surprisingly enough, you know how I say I go through a lot of controllers? It's not the actual controller, like the circuitry itself that breaks. It's actually the rubber padding on the control stick that rubs off.
I still play with that. Like, sometimes I've bled.
Oh, you raw dog it.
Yeah. Like,
Oh no.
I'm very cheap because I'm the one that broke my GameCube controller while playing Mario Party. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use this controller because I don't want you guys to experience the pain. And quite literally, hello, Renaud. How you doing? Thank you for showing up.
It's the other Ren.
Yeah. And oh shit, that's what I forgot. Setting up predictions.
Oh. You didn't set up predictions for last round?
No, I did not.
Oh. No, you better be remembering to do predictions for this round.
Oh yeah, definitely. Make sure to gamble all your rocks.
As Sajam's Will It Kill series will tell you, do not bet everything on the first try. But since we're already past the first round, go at it. Throw in all your rocks into the pot.
Yeah. First match is the semifinals. Yeah. This is why I like having a minimum of 5 people, because it doesn't go like Renaud, you can do that if you'd like.
It's gonna be very confusing because there's 2 Rens. There's me Ren and then there's Renaud Ren.
Oh yeah, Ren. Meet Ren.
Hello,
Nagatsu Ren, who's gotten demi-fiend powers by having a tapeworm eat their eye.
You can think of the process like that, but in reality, my process was that I just absorbed the soul of a fiend. That's my process of how I got my fiend powers.
I've played SMT3, so it's an extra joy to see.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I play
it's pretty good.
SMT3 as well. I would
Yeah.
do anything to like re-experience SMT3 for the remaster because I want to get the remaster, but the price as it is isn't worth getting. Because I've already finished the original.
I don't have the brackets or anything. Might be better for you to handle for now. Oh, a button not working. Okay, I'll set up the predictions. Okay. All right, it is 10-7, so I believe Zyro gets a bye round. So we got that doing? Okay, we got Halo and Gulaxis. I will set up the predictions now.
You know, funny enough about Halo, if you all don't know about this, Halo actually came with me to Gommel.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. Even though Halo couldn't play because Halo plays on a keyboard actually. And since there were PS4 setups at Gommel, he was unable to play on the setups. At least not without like a pad or a stick. So, Halo got to witness firsthand the power of J-Rain mashing DP on Leo.
Oh boy.
Because, oh man, being in the same region as J-Rain, oh, it's plenty of fun. You never see a man mash out of pressure with DPs more than J-Rain does. And he gets away with it. You know why J-Rain gets away with DPing out strings? Because he understands where the openings are in each and every one of our strings. If someone ever tries to do like a frame trap against him, he's gonna first try to feel you out on offense to see where the openings are in your offense, and then when he sees that you're trying to go for a frame trap, he hits his flash kick on you and he gets reward. Because that's just how Leo's DP is. You get a lot of reward off of Leo's HDP because it gives you a hard knockdown and allows you to set up Oki.
Alrighty. Who will come out on top? Will it be Halo? Or will it be Gulaxis? I have that up for a minute. That'll give enough time for sure. Let me try to...
Listen, as much as I want to cheer for the newcomer in this tournament, I have to give it for my boy Halo, because I did train him personally.
Yeah, I did. Halo was a big part in me reaching floor 10 too, fighting against their Milia as a Baiken.
But now Halo's putting a lot more focus on Mei, and that's understandable. Mei is just an easier character to get more value with than Milia.
No bias TM indeed. Well, I mean, you're the sensei in this respect, so you gotta have there's a little bit of a bias.
Right.
Like, I've been playing fighting games with Zyro for a long time, and I think the longest I've played in one session was 60 matches in a row. I've lost all of them. And that was an Xrd. Like, oh boy. I think I had a blister in my thumb after that.
Speaking of, I've actually played over 100 games straight on both Smash Ultimate and Guilty Gear Strive before. It wasn't the fact that I did it once, it was the fact that I did it twice in 2 games that I specialized in.
You tend to frustrate yourself around 20. Yeah, sometimes it gets like that, for sure.
You gotta have a lot of commitment to go up to 20.
It's a lot. However, if you're having fun, and it's your homie, then and you're like poking jokes at each other and making memes, essentially, that elevates the experience for sure. But
it does.
Losing repetitively does put a damper on the spirit. And I think Potemkin was the one that changed the most over the years, too. No magnet backhand, for starter. Some of the moves got kind of neutered. Still keeping the same motions, but game plans change pretty much every game. As a grappler, I have no idea.
I think if I recall, didn't Potemkin have a overhead on a command normal in the old games?
I believe so. I've only played what XR, no, Accent Core a couple of times.
Hmm.
All right, let me try to find Halo.
Halo. I've added Halo in the Discord and he hasn't answered.
Oh no.
Again, we're doing this again, aren't we?
Oh boy.
You know, it's fine, because not only did Zaro return after such a long time of absence to Fight Night, but we also got some newcomers into the scene as well, with Galuxus.
Yeah, it's really fun. I hope you stay around because there are a couple of people that do like to play Strive. I don't know if anybody else has other fighting games, but stick around and you'll find out. DNF Duel is one that I've heard that's pretty decent.
You know, I was actually talking about this with Goon, and you know what we described DNF as during the beta? It's a modern day Kusoge.
Kusoge.
Kusoge. Shit game.
Oh.
It's
Hey,
basically poking fun. It's basically just saying the game is trash.
hey, DNF Duel looks fun, and I bet you all have fun playing it. So, I don't think I share that opinion. The character design, for one, that's a thumbs up for me.
Kusoge is kind of a label, if anything.
Oh, it's an endearing term for shit game.
Right.
Alright, okay. Like,
Like, if it was genuinely trash, you actually call it trash.
gotcha, okay. That does make sense. I did not know the context at all. Usually people say, it's a shit game, and then they put it down. Some people pick it back up again and say, it's a shit game, but I love it. I think that's the term here.
Mm.
Either that or I'm getting it wrong again.
No, that's pretty much right. There is some joy in playing a game that's labeled Kusoge, unlike a fighting game that's actually labeled shit.
The Fist of the North Star game is but it's famous. Oh, right! It has a move where command grab only works on one character. I think I shared that with you, right, Zyro?
And also basketball. I hope you like basketball.
Oh my goodness. There was also a JoJo fighting game, right?
Right.
An older one.
Like the old one where I think Kakyoin and Pet Shop were ridiculously overpowered.
Wait, there was a Sailor Moon fighting game?
There was.
Right.
It's extremely busted. You know, as a matter of fact, there was a tournament for that in the old Hives venue in Ontario.
Okay.
There was
That's
a tournament
pretty
for that.
Certain attacks do more damage when blocked than when they hit. Oh. Well, damn. Ugh. Alright. Well, we're not getting... it's been 10. And we're not getting another thing from Halo. Might be another buy. Yeah. I'll go ahead and throw that out there.
Unfortunate.
Hey,
Oh,
it
yes.
happens. It's happened to my last Fight Night tournament. Honestly, it's buy plus. Yes.
Yeah, I think if I recall in your last Fight Night, we got so many buys that by the time I was in standby, it just immediately went by on me as well. It went by so fast that we got buys on buys.
Yeah, we'll cancel the prediction. One moment. I gotta... Challenge is giving me challenges. Come on, website. We got... and we got Goluxus moving on. All right.
But now, Galaxus and Zaro are waiting in winners finals of the tournament, but we still got still got losers to go through.
Yes, Zyro. Let me, before you ready up, please, please, for the love of God, let me have enough time to type out the predictions. Prediction. And... we got... All right, we're gonna open that up for a minute. Congratulations on making it to winners. Yes, congratulations.
Well done, Galaxus. You did well. We're up against Zaro versus Galaxus.
And the predictions are up.
Will Galaxus, the newcomer, be able to take it over Zyro and stay on the winner's side of Grand Finals?
And we got a mirror to start.
Hmm.
Who will be voted out tonight? Is this, it's a first to three. First to three. Mm-hmm. And remember, if you lose a round or a match, you can choose to switch your character.
Yeah, the rule is that losers are able to switch their characters, but the winner has to stay on their current character.
Yeah. That's pretty much a standard rule wherever you go, huh?
You know what's also a standard rule is that some stages are actually really laggy for play in Strive. So there are a selected list of stages that you are allowed to play in tournament, which I have posted in the Discord.
Shika, this is a tournament, but as it turns out, it might end pretty quickly, and I might open up a open lobby if people are up for staying longer and fighting if they have not satiated their bloodlust yet. And we got some yo-yos who will walk the dog better. And we got Galaxus turning out combos super fast. Holy shit.
As we're on that train, I thought Galaxus already took the first round.
Oh, yeah, that done in the blink of an eye. Galaxus has done research. You gotta hand it.
And also has experience with the Bridget matchup, not only as playing them, but playing against them.
Oh my goodness!
See?
Look at that!
Full slash. But it's not enough to kill. Galaxus needs one more hit. And chose to do it with the booty bump. Galaxus really told Zyro to kiss this.
You know what? I wouldn't surprise me to have Sonic as a mod skin for Bridget. Honestly? Okay, we got Wake Up Grab. And a classic
DP anti-air looking like Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, Hadouken.
Oh, you get...
Oh my god. Okay, we got standard. All right. Good guesses on the grab. Who's gonna capitalize on? Okay. Ooh, went for the kneecaps. So this is pretty much neck and neck so far. It's back and
That was-
forth.
Zyro showing that he's not one to be trifled with.
Yeah. It takes a
Empty
couple of
hop.
rounds for people to get used to each other. That's for damn sure.
Going for another empty hop throw there. Put Galactus in the corner.
So many lows, I might have to change my currency to kneecaps instead of rocks. Alright, we got... Ooh. Okay, that seems like it's a bread and butter combo for Bridget.
It could be, but also the use of meter will allow anything to be converted into a combo. That super almost caught the backdash.
Now you gotta throw a rock. Learned that with Sajam.
Duel 3.
Oh,
Let's rock.
my bones. Unga and Bunga, baby. Oh yeah. I mean, Bridget can be Unga Bunga. It just depends on game knowledge, Pritnir.
Yeah, but you can't be ugga bungling going in for the throw on wake up like that. You gotta remember that on wake up you have 5 frames of throw invulnerability, and if you time that way too early, you will not throw them on wake up.
And I mean, you can style on them with guessing correctly too.
Which,
Oh, we
if
got
you
the
get-
yo-yo super.
It won't be enough. Bridget has very low raw damage output.
However, good guessing.
A good air-to-air jump H like that should be more than enough to close the game.
Duel 1.
What's the score right now? 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1. Pretty neck
Hey,
and neck.
Zyro putting himself on the board at the very least.
Yeah, I mean,
And not just putting himself on the board, he's starting to gain a bit of momentum during third game.
Bridget be beating up Bridget so bad, the other Bridget might be the twin. I forget who is the twin of Bridget though.
That name was never actually revealed. It's still an unnamed brother. Perhaps in the next season of the story mode we could get a reveal?
We could. I mean, hell, next season might be a Sin Kisuke DLC character.
Quite possibly.
But will we get Exard Sin Kisuke? We will not.
Slap.
The hunger mechanic? Maybe.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
But he might be sipping some sugar water. Alright. These players starting to get to know each other pretty good. So what do you think on Bridget matchups?
In terms of fighting Bridget, what you have to do is you have to remember that on Bridget's far-reaching buttons, like the 5H as you saw there, it's very easy to counterpoke, considering that only the yo-yo itself is a disjoint. The string is actually a hurtbox of Bridget, so if you understand this fact, you can actually counterpoke these long-reaching buttons.
Oh, decided to end with a clash.
Yeah. And as I was talking about, it's very easy to trade with Bridget when you know that the string is also a hurtbox. And sometimes these trades could actually be detrimental to Bridget in the long run, considering Bridget has arguably the 3rd lowest defensive values in the game.
Oh. Yeah, I think Chip and Jacko have real estate on that claim, being the lowest health characters. So Potemkin might be might have a field day with this matchup. Having
I'm very surprised Zyro didn't close out the game there, as Full Meter landed the super there to slap Galuxus out of the air, but didn't convert off of it, which is quite strange, I have to say.
well, swapping. He got my number. I see. Dialing up on you. Alrighty. Dunno. That range on pot matchup would be pretty rough.
Actually, as a matter of fact, Pot is As a matter of fact, I've been labbing this in the training room, and I actually find that Paw is very good at counter poking Bridget's buttons.
Yeah, all of them have hurt boxes, eh? Hitting
Right.
the yo-yos with a big-ass fist, and you can hammer fall close up, make the matchup close to Potemkin. I can see that.
Not only is Pot pretty good at counter poking Bridget's long range buttons, you also remember that Bridget does not do well against strike throw because she has no invulnerable super like Soul, like Kai, like a couple of other characters in the cast. When you have an invincible reversal, you can actually get out of throw on wake up. But Bridget, her only reversal is her DP, which means if you time your throw properly, you'll be able to throw her out of her DP.
Oh, and we got DLC fighting here.
Right. But which DLC character will reign supreme?
I mean, the new character with less knowledge on the common people, or a well-aged Season 2 character. Yeah, Season
That has
2?
recently gotten the buff.
Yeah. Okay, getting that range on there. Wrong jump in. But...
Ooh,
Ooh,
No
gold
pun-
burst. Okay.
nope. No punish on the air block on the DP, but would you let Zyro get a gold burst?
Good
Oh my
old
goodness.
friend 6P. Hell, I have an emote for that.
Yes, you do. Raw command throw? You're wild, Zyro.
Ooh.
But guess what? You ain't avoiding. You ain't avoiding this super on wake up.
Okay, walking the dog. Ooh, nicely done on that burst bait.
Not just walking the dog, walking Galuxus back into that corner.
But
Duel 3.
let's see
Doc
if
this-
Zyro can speed dial Galuxus's number this time. It's pretty even right now.
Right.
We got wall bounces galore.
I had to jump
Oh
out.
my
and
word! Look at that rockabye baby.
Zyro's got Galuxus conditioned to continuously block in the corner. There's no way. Galuxus is way too scared to be fighting back against
Run
Zyro right now.
up DP. Yep, that is definitely a Zyro special.
You gotta abuse that invulnerability on startup.
Man, that was a match.
Right.
I think we still have one more.
Nope.
Or is there a
It
switch
was
going
it was
on?
so it was 2 on Zyro's end with the 1 on Galuxus's Bridget, and then the switch to Testament, and then Zyro won that. So it's 3-1.
That was 3? Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
So
3-1 for Zyro.
we got Zyro moving on to the finals.
And we got Galuxus waiting in losers finals.
Hey, I mean, might get a second rematch here. We got... Oh, come on, challenge. Come on. There we go. I have to refresh it every time I have to submit the scores. Alrighty. We got your pal Goon versus...
Galuxus.
Not... Yeah, we do, actually.
Because Goose and Halo hasn't showed up
Check
yet.
in, yeah. I should probably do the check-in more often, huh? Or turn on the check-in.
I think you got the wrong person.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. How do I turn that back? Edit score. No. And then... yep. And... Holy shit.
You're going all the way back. You gotta roll it back.
I have to roll it back. Holy
Yeah, hit him with the Timmy special. You gotta roll up the rim.
Report scores. We got... It's because the GOO threw me off.
Right.
Oh, man. And we got... Goon moving up. Man.
Hit him with the GGPL special.
You gotta say GG 2 times now. Okay.
GGPL soon.
Okay. So I think I now have that correct. Gluxus versus your pal Goon.
Right. It's a rematch since round 1.
Oh yeah. Alright.
This must be fate.
Is it a wheel that's turning? No, that didn't work out too well, did it? Sounded
No,
better in my brain.
The wheel of fate is turning.
We got Bridget versus a Biken.
The rematch of round 1. Let's see if Goon can pull it together, because Goon had some right ideas during the first round of this tournament. Let's see if Goon can pull it together.
Oh.
Because from my experience of playing Goon in not only Smash, but other fighting games as well, Goon is an adaptive player, like myself. And he could pick up concepts in games pretty quickly. But Gluxus has been very warmed up through his the tear of this entire bracket.
Alright, I'm gonna throw that up for 30 seconds because the round just started. And we got Coming Home playing. Sometimes people like to throw others off with music, eh? I know I'm the one that does that. Okay, we got...
Good jump. Notice that Gluxus was trying to condition him on block it to go into Rock the Baby, and this time chose to jump out.
Time to throw rocks. Don't throw rocks at each other. Please use rocks responsibly. Hey, Rush. Ore. Or Zero. How's it going? Thank you for the follow. And with that, Bridget wins the first round.
Duel 1.
I think the patience game was working out for Goon so far. Well-placed counters might do some good. Just like that. I'm glad I'm a Biken brain. Oh yeah, we got more than one rush now. There's several rushes in my community.
Is that so?
Yeah. There's Rush Dell, and now we have Rush Zero Re, or Rush Ore. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Capitalizing on the disjoint here. I don't know if Biken has any buttons out of these pressure tools. Hey there! How's it going? I hope you're enjoying the tournament. This is a return for August. We got another round for Bridget.
Mankind Duel 1.
And we're staying with it. Oh, round starts down slash. That is a good button. But I usually fight people that backdash round start. Like, without fail, everybody I know backdashes round start. Isn't that good?
You reach a point in Guilty Gear where it's very unsafe to commit to a round start attack. So, it's generally better to either just step back and wait for someone to press a button on round start, or sometimes people would just go for backdash.
Yeah. Biken does have the Kabari, so backdashing is kind of dangerous. New to the game and want to check out some gameplay? Well, welcome in! This is some intermediate slash floor 10 kind of gameplay.
You can think of it as a slight beginner type tournament.
Yeah, it's pretty small. And I'm thinking of opening the lobby up to my community here. And maybe having a couch gaming session where people can shit talk each other. Because that's another part of the game that also is kind of missing. Ooh. How good is that yo-yo on that that yo-yo projectile?
Yo-yo is very integral to Bridget's game plan because it allows Bridget to be able to do her mix-ups. Once she gets a hard knockdown, she sets up her yo-yo and allows her to do her mixes. Kind of like how Ino does her 50-50 mixes.
Okay.
So this yo-yo is not only integral to her mix-up game up close, but it's also very integral to her being able to skip neutral with rolling movement.
And we got Zyro with fighting another Bridget again. So we got Galuxus coming back from the ashes. Alrighty. We got that. Go big mode? Oh hell yeah, go big mode. Bring out the boulders. Not just the rocks.
Duel 1.
Ooh, we got Storyteller playing too. Deluxus, with that prediction, here are your points. I'm really slow with this.
Okay. Missed the 2K meaty on...
There, they're up. Yeah. It's all in good fun. I love it when big communities come in together and just have fun with something that supposedly is competitive. It adds a lot of extra fun for new players and old players alike.
Right.
Oh, good punish on that DP.
Galuxus definitely has the right idea with his routing there.
Ooh, we got some juggling in there too. Ooh, wait a minute. You can go towards the yo-yo with that move.
Yeah, that's the integral plan of yo-yo. That's why I mentioned earlier that yo-yo was very integral to Bridget's game plan.
Ooh,
Setting
right
up the
on.
yo-yo lets you use rolling movement to be able to fly towards the yo-yo.
Ooh, okay, that was a bit risky for that jump in, I think.
Galuxus had some meter there. I'm surprised he didn't close the set. I mean, close the game.
I mean, sometimes your opponent does get in your head
That's also true.
because, you know, that cool teddy bear. That always is kind of distracting. Having fun with yo-yos. Mirror matches are always hilarious. And they're kind of fun, too. Because
They're kind of fun. Unless you're talking about Latif, who ended up losing 2 mirror matches in EVO. He lost the Peppery Splash, and he lost the Leffen for top 8.
Yeah, the mirror match I had most fun with was a soul mirror. I think I have a clip of it somewhere. It is hilarious. It was against Zyro, too. I won the match. Zyro gold bursted me. And then I'm heavy mob cemetery.
I think I saw that on Twitter, actually. I think you posted it on Twitter?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was pretty recent. Even though it was clipped from a long time ago, you posted that quite recently on Twitter.
Yeah. I love that clip.
Ah, here comes the RC. This could kill.
Ooh, not yet.
Not yet. Chose to use yo-yo to reset advantage instead of going into the segue, which could have likely killed.
Okay. No clash this time. They
No.
don't share a brain cell. That's with most mirror matches, though. I find with Potemkin mirrors, the first one to land a Potemkin Buster is usually the one that wins.
That could happen because the moment you get that Potemkin Buster, the Potemkin who initiated the Buster has so much momentum off of it.
Yeah, it takes a whole chunk off your health.
Right.
Ooh, trying for that aerial. I don't know what button that is, but I think that's a slash.
The one where Bridget stalled in the air. That was a jump D.
Jump D. Oh, wow.
Remind me, what was the score again?
I think that was round 1. And we got round 2 starting right now.
Okay.
They've been at it for a long ass time. I don't know. Bridget's damage values are kind of low,
They are.
but makes up for it with all the hits and the fun you can have.
She makes up for her lack of low raw damage with the amount of mix-up opportunity she has on knockdown.
Yeah, this is a hype-ass fight, and Galuxus is going for that loser's bracket reset, which means we'll have to have a rematch. A rematch after a rematch after a rematch. Ooh, okay. Clashing on that move there. Ooh. Ooh. Got a... Okay, good guess on that gold burst. But that's a powerful move right there.
What, the jump S?
Yeah.
Jump S is one of Bridget's best jump ins. Think of it like Soul's jump S or Kai's jump H.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wake up 6P?
Hey, sometimes it just works.
Tell the man to get off of me. Close the game right there. See what I mean? Segway is such a good way to close out matches.
Well, hell, gives you so much momentum, and I feel that it gives you enough time to do super.
The funny thing, speaking of super and Segway, did you know you can actually car cancel off the Segway?
Oh, damn.
So basically, you can do Segway, and if you do the car cancel timing correctly, you can use the Segway to run up against an opponent, car cancel it into your super.
Oh, fuck.
Which
Cars
once
are
it-
scary.
Right. Because car canceling is actually integral to certain characters' game plans, like Potemkin, like Soul, and once it gets optimized in the future, it will be important for Bridget.
Okay, we got a reset. Whew. And that is a new round, so I believe Galuxus has to stay with Bridget, and Zyro, should he choose to switch characters. But we got a Bridget mirror match again.
Still wants to keep it going.
Thank you. And big thanks to everybody showing up. This is a good final match.
Duel 1.
And we got the good old classic desert.
Which, besides Council of 3, this stage is actually one of the legal stages to choose a tournament because it has a very low chance of lag during it.
So everybody's taking this match serious. Gotta love it.
Exactly. Unlike the previous stage, as a matter of fact, the previous stage they were playing on does have issues with the stage dropping frames.
I mean, I'm a little bit more lenient on stage play because player 1 does get that advantage of picking the stage, I think. Or is it player 2?
Player 1. It's always player 1 that gets their stage selected, / their music.
That's how some things from there. Nothing makes me hungry. Inkrush is great too. Holy fuck. Ooh, okay, we got some strings here. I don't think you could have punished that. I think me and my monkey brain could have pressed buttons during that block string.
Probably. It's also probably a frame trap to go from / into the Segway. Because most bridges would actually go / into 5H to close their string in order to go and to set up the yo-yo for free.
Ooh, the run-up grab does not work here. Ooh.
Counter poke. As I said, with those meaty hurt boxes.
Oh my goodness.
You're quite brave going for that run and throw.
We got some Kai gaming mixed in with the Bridget.
If I can accidentally play Bridget like how I mix up with Soul, then Zyro can get away with playing Bridget like Kai. Ooh, misses the 6H wall break.
Hey, I mean, corner pressure's corner pressure. Got a little bit more damage off of that for the game close. Yeah.
No, dropped the combo earlier, but still manages to close it out.
I feel, yeah, they went for a low, and then, yeah, I think they were blocking high. Or whatever the term is. Okay. I wonder what competitive yo-yo matches are called. Because I feel like in the early 90s there were a couple of those. The same with the Speed Cup challenges, you know, stacking and unstacking cups.
Yeah, there was an era where yo-yos were really popular. You ever in like elementary school where they have like those exhibits for yo-yos? You ever remember those?
I was in a school that was no fun, so sadly not. We got the Speed Cups, and they banned hacky sacks.
Yeah, you know what? Zyro ends up banning Galuxus from round 1 because he just woke up with super after that wall splat.
Hey, I mean, that's a soul special right there, is a wake up super. Hell, it's like a Guilty Gear special sometimes. Nobody expects a wake up super.
Just like no one expects the wake up DP from a Sholo player.
Books behind glass. I think I had... Oh, wall break, butt slam. I think I had, as a school trip, we went to Ottawa, and we went to an IMAX theater one day.
Yeah, I actually had something similar to that in like grade school, where we did go to a theater as well. Tried to do Rock the Baby on Wake Up. Not having it, hits him with the super. I mean, hits him with the DP.
Good punish on that normal. Will Zyro... Oh, no. Wake up DP.
Tried to do a jump in.
That
jump in will not work against a DP.
Honestly, that suspiciously looks like a Volcanic Viper.
There are some similarities between Starship and S-Volcanic Viper, actually. They're both frame 9 on startup.
I knew there was a similarity.
Yeah, Volcanic Viper, Starship, and SDP on layout, they're all frame 9 on startup.
Ooh, we got a reset. Wall break, okay. Now, Galuxus does have meter.
Right, and a lot of it has full meter.
Ooh, okay. Roman cancel. Alright.
Goes for the wall splat. Chooses to save the meter for right here.
Ooh.
Good choice to use on the super there to tell Zyro, no, you are not jumping on my end. You are staying on the ground right now.
That super's pretty fast, dude.
Quite, but you gotta remember, all Bridget's supers do not have invisibility on startup.
Man. I don't know what competitive yo-yo matches are called, but I think this qualifies as one.
I didn't think competitive yo-yo matches can get so lethal.
I mean, they could. Hit you in the eye, for one. That's if you try to do something more fancy than a cradle or walking the dog. Ooh, punishing that backdash.
You didn't get much else after the 2H. Unfortunate.
Ooh.
But Galuxus is very close to ending this round.
Yeah, ends it with a grab.
With a simple jump in throw.
Beyblade
that's more than enough.
Very violent game. I mean, that's pretty close to yo-yos in a way. It's just runaway yo-yos.
It's an arena yo-yo.
Yeah, especially if the yo-yo is made of steel against plastic ones, because that thing, yeah, I've seen something like that happen at the schoolyard. Yeah, Beyblades were also banned at my school.
You know what was the ridiculous thing that was banned at my elementary school at one point? water bottles, like the plastic ones.
Jesus.
You gotta reach some sort of new load if you want to ban water bottles. So you want to ban a basic necessity on school property.
Was it because someone brought vodka in a water bottle?
That was because people were actually like using empty water bottles to make the popping sounds.
Oh, right. The whole, hey, I'm gonna shoot this cap like a cannon.
That
Yeah, I'm
still
guilty
ridiculous
of that
that they
too.
ban. It's still a bit ridiculous.
I'm really glad Bridget got into Strive, but I know a couple of people that want ABBA back in too.
You gotta wonder how's Abba gonna have some sort of impact on the current story, or how's Abba gonna be different from the rest of the cast when you got a character like Nagoriyuki who has a similar resource to her.
I mean, she has, what, 3 blood packs per round and an awakening state where she does better? And to extend that awakened state, she expends those blood packs?
Yeah, but we already have. Oh,
Ooh! Does not cancel out.
oh, that YRC did not save you there.
Was out of range, too. This is super close.
What's the score again?
I think it's pretty near even right now.
Is it like 2-2?
Yeah, it looks like it's still going. Zyro did pull out one round.
You know, if it's a 2-2, we have not had a match point set since my first time ever showing up to Fight Night. You remember that?
yeah,
I think Barack Obama took me to last Live Grand Finals against my soul.
yeah. A couple of people, I believe, have moved on from Guilty Gear.
Right.
Sombrero, Mastech, they're all busy. They're
think
fun to help.
Mastech-
They're fun to
I think
fight.
Mastech has shown up at one point.
Sombrero's Gold Lewis is hella hard to fight.
That's all.
Oh yeah. Do you know of Mizuno Neo? The mute
Missing
VTuber?
though?
The mute VTuber that's at Tanuki.
Not sure.
Okay. They also play Gold Lewis, and a couple of people have analyzed. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Sombrero does a hell of a good job with the weirder type of characters. Like, Nago was his first pick. Mastech, I believe I created a monster because I heavenly Potemkin bustered him when the game came out, and he took that personally. Holy fuck.
Wow.
And that is a Galuxus win, I believe.
The newcomer pulled it through.
Oh, yeah. And I did post the room code in my Discord if people do want to join in. Let's open up the lobby.
Good work on you, Galuxus. You really did well in that tournament.
Holy hell. That wasn't supposed to be grand finals in it. I started typing different message before the fight started. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, I believe I still have a prediction. Notwithstanding. Nobody voted. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Everybody was too engrossed with the yo-yos.
The yo-yos are so hypnotizing. It was like looking at Hypnotoad through those yo-yos.
The yo-yo man kept yoing. And he did not stop. Fuck, what was that? What's the audio clip? Where's that from?
Which audio clip?
About the yo-yo master
I'm not sure about what that audio clip is, actually.
who just kept he just kept yoing. Anyways, if people do want to join in, exclamation point Discord for those watching. I do have the room code in Silent Crew. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep watching. I need to rest my fingers here and not mess up my controller.
Or your hands. As I recall, you were still in the process of recovery. How's your hand recovery so far?
This is the last week I have that temp cast on. Like, but my boss says, hey, still keep it careful because some of the range of motion is kind of complicated for me.
What types of range of motion you can't really do right now?
I'd have to say
Duel 1.
pushing my hand against the wall. Oh, we got... You know what? I might as well open up the VC too for those who want to shit talk. Yeah, congratulations. Man, your testament is hella scary.
Yeah? I'm surprised because as I said, I only played Testament for 7 days now.
Well, you do have a lot of game knowledge too. That's something to shake a stick at. And let me do.
Get ready for the high-low mix, Zyro. Can I go high or go low? Oh, I missed.
Yeah. Zyro's Kai is nothing to shake a stick at either.
My bad.
Alright.
Good patience, Zyro.
Yeah, that's learning.
I was actually gonna go burst.
Ooh, fuck.
Not yet.
Does that constitute as a wake-up super?
Yep, that was a wake-up super, actually. But that being said, even though I did mess up the RC combo, I still managed to close it out with an LTG 2K, which I'm surprised was enough damage to kill him.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh boy. Yeah, a couple of my friends have been watching or Yu Yu Hakusho, showing a friend who's never seen it before. I've been enjoying the '90s trip back into old ass anime.
I've been watching some old anime myself as well. I actually been watching Initial D.
Really?
Yeah.
Right on. I'm gonna show my friends Gintama.
I might actually start watching Gintama myself when I got some time.
If you do like shonen in general, I give it a big thumbs up because it makes fun of all of it.
Oh, you're dead. Goodbye, Zoro. Unfortunate. He got clipped. I think he got clipped by my crow on the jump out.
Unholy Diver be like that sometimes.
Duel 1.
Hell, you can probably guess with Unholy Diver with jump-ins, huh? With without a succubus on the field?
Oh my god. You know what I'm actually trying to do earlier? I was trying to use 2K to go under.
Ooh. Oh no, Zyro! You're getting the schmicks! Get out of the corner, Zyro!
It's gonna be a lot of momentum on my end.
Ooh. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is a trip. Also, the author of Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho defied tropes before tropes became tropes. I'm not kidding either. Tournament over. Man, that was a fun comeback. Not gonna lie. Just in time for the end of the month, though. Holy hell. Ooh.
The classic 6P. There's a reason why there's a 6P. As you said, there's a reason why there's a 6P emo on your channel.
Well, the 6P emote came out when Geo Geo was still the decent 6P. Yeah,
I mean,
it's a follower emote now, so everybody can spam it. The same with
when you think about it, Geo 6P is honestly kind of average when you compare it to like Ramlethal 6P.
I mean, I haven't seen any Ramlethal gameplay.
Ramlethal.
Like,
you think Soul is scary? You think Soul is scary? Oh my goodness, Ramlethal.
I've fought against Ramlethal and XR at Rev 2. I know what fear is, yeah. I really do. I was subjected to corner mix by Ram. That was true hell. And that was back when I still was playing on the Xbox analog stick. Man, that is a good jumping tool.
Not really. It's honestly pretty average.
Hell, I mean, I'm pretty used to biking jump in with the club. No use in meter. I wonder what the game plan is there. Ooh. Wake up super? No. Double KO!
We haven't seen that on the channel.
Oh yeah. It's hype as shit when it comes up. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the controller disconnected for a second there.
Oopsie.
Hell, I think Season 1 Guilty Gear, you couldn't hear the music, you just heard counter the entire match.
Yeah. You also saw a lot of like 6P HVBs from Soul. Everyone was playing Soul and on the first patch of Guilty Gear.
Yep. I'm pretty guilty of playing Soul and just using the regular approach button normal. Which one was that? Slash? Far slash?
Far Slash.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
The classic always gotta play Rock.
Speaking of, Rock won the Splatfest of Splatoon 3.
That's all.
Yeah. A proud day for people that have stock in rocks. What the hell?
Oh, so he got the command grab, but he didn't RC the hitting part of the command grab, so it became a PRC instead of a red RC.
VTuber tell me. What's up, R1K Dove? What do I need to tell you?
Oh, I should not mash it. It's actually a true meaty. After Bridget gets a knockdown in neutral like that, you can just roll up with Segway and get true meaty if I mash.
Do you know if there is a major difference between PC and PS5 version?
PC has less delay. The console versions actually have at least 4 to 5 frames of delay, where the PC version minimum has 1 to 2.
Yeah, I was about to have the same answer there. It's because you can directly plug it into the internet with no extra.
No, it's actually
finagling,
because
you know.
VSync, you can turn that off, and that's the main contributor for lag.
There is your answer, Mr. Doob. And yeah. PS5 version is almost good as the PS4 version now, though, I think.
Yeah.
4, 5.
PS5 version actually got patched where it's now 2 frames of delay instead of 4.
I play Smash, that's at minimum 7 frames of delay. I can never go back to 5 frames of delay. I'll tell you. Because the first time I played Strive, I went back to Xrd, and I'm like, oh my god, this is unplayable. This is not good. I can feel it in my bones. All of the delay. 5 frames. And when I started Xrd, I was like, 5 frames is pretty much normal. That's fine. I see no problems here. And after coming back, being pretty much babied into rollback, or with rollback, I can never go back.
Once you go rollback, you can never go back.
This tournament is all online. Like, people are playing from East Coast, West Coast, I believe, or Central? A couple of people here are 3 hours behind. So I think that's... yeah. So... it's all been pretty solid with the PC version here. This is a PC tournament, too. And hell, is it more popular on PC or PlayStation? I mean,
PlayStation is the standard for tournament play, but
That's
PC
because-
is definitely way more popular.
yeah. If you want to go for locals, usually people use consoles. If you want the luxury of your own computer and the more reliability of your computer, I'd say PC. And you can open up more tournaments outside of your area with PC as well. So I say PC is a bit more versatile in that respect. Oh yeah, crossplay is coming to Strive. I believe midway through Season 3. If I read the roadmap correctly, because we
Is it
are
coming out in the
getting
fall or the winter?
fall. And we got a character coming out this year, and then the rest of them are coming out next year. Or wait, this year was Bridget, so all of the rest of the characters are next year. And hell, you can basically challenge anybody that's streaming the game. That's if they want to be, if they're opening up for like open lobbies and things like that. I feel that most people that stream Strive go for Tower.
We do. Or parks, because it's much more easier to just jump into a park and play than setting up an entire lobby just to dedicate to like a select few that are gonna come.
Yeah, that is fair. Parks, also, the only downside is when you want to take a break and you want to see your friend fight, you can't really see them fight. That's about the only down. I challenge you, streamer, even though I don't have the game.
Well, the man's still recovering. So even slightly, he's still recovering with his hands, so there's me to play in his place.
Get up to burn, stand up with pride and burn for your desire. I've also been having controller troubles too. That's like a nerf on my end though. How the hell do you get in on the Testament?
There are openings either before or after the projectile comes out, or after the crow is laid on you. There are openings where you can actually challenge.
Or, game plan, do not let the Testament have a turn. Just schmicks them to death. But I bet that they have good wake-up tools, so that's even hard.
But you also gotta remember, if Testament mixes in Grave Reaper H like I did there, it's a frame trap, and I get a free combo off of it.
My fighter's experience from 2 years ago is going to come in clutch when you start playing. I'd say abandon all hope with auto combos. You don't have Dragon Rush, but you do have Dust, which is essentially the same tool. Yeah, Fighters is getting rollback soon.
Yeah, but next year.
Next year, though. And Tekken. Harada is a memer, and I don't think Tekken 7 will have rollback. Because Tekken 8 is coming by, too.
Right.
What other mainstream games people usually play that don't have rollback yet?
Smash.
Smash is pretty old. I don't think people are gonna have Smash with rollback unless something like Slippy comes out with Smash, but I don't think Nintendo likes it when people do third-party shit.
Right. Considering the cancellation of Big House. Which is really stupid, I'd say.
I mean, they turned around, banned all of the emulators, and then they pulled the emulators' resources from a site that they banned it from, and they put it in their own the Switch system.
Yeah.
So, and they managed to make it worse.
Right.
But I have some gripes about Switch Online, because they did have it free, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, because, you know, a few disconnects here and there, but then they made it paid, and they didn't fix the online service, so it's a bit... $20 a month is a bit too much for laggy messes.
It's a bit much. It's very archaic netcode.
Yeah.
I think the rumors I heard is that the servers they're playing on for Nintendo is like over 10 years old.
Mankind knew that.
I think some really old servers we're working on.
Slippy was the first playable online Smash Bros.
That is true. If we don't count Rivals of Ether game rollback.
I mean, there's also, what, the Nicktoons fighter that kind of faded into obscurity.
I mean, we have Multiverses now as well.
Yeah, that has rollback too, I believe. Is the motherfucking these servers? I mean, Switch Online is weird. But
Yeah, it is.
we're talking PC here now. And PC Online has ever been pretty reliable so far. Depending on if people were plugged into their internet or not. Because fighting games have coined the term Wi-Fi warriors.
Oh, my 2K.
Didn't Grand Blue Fantasy Versus get rollback, or am
Nope,
I
it's
crazy?
it's never getting rollback.
Never?
It was Blaze Blue, I think you're thinking about.
Ah, right. That was a game I never got a hang of. And I played Azrael, which was the most bungiest character.
Initially, I played Grand when I touched Grand Blue.
I think I played Percival, and, who was it? I think I played Percival the most. And that was still midway of me getting over my fighting game curse. Who else did I try to get good with? Ice Lady? Maybe, but I don't know.
Katarina?
Katarina, yeah. Then, Oh yeah, I got pretty good with the Grandpa Man and the Grappler.
That was 5k.
Even a floor 10 messes up their inputs.
Yeah, I've been messing up my wake up supers a lot. I'm not used to double core circle motions.
Whenever I play Soul, my wake up supers are on point, but any other character, I fuck up so bad.
I mean, it makes sense that I am messing up Testament's wake up super because I'm like 1 year in playing Soul who does this half circle motion for supers.
But Zyro, I play on gamepad. Everybody else I know plays on stick. Like everybody. It's like the age-old question everybody asks themselves. And I'm like, should I get a fight stick? And I'm like, you know what? With whatever you're comfortable, because I play on gamepad. Fight sticks don't necessarily mean fighting games.
That's true.
There are arcade machines out there that pretty much use arcade sticks as a controller. And they're like pixel games or things like House of the Dead. Or what's it called?
Is House of the Dead that one on-rail shooter or something?
Yeah, it's an on-rail shooter.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
The arcade version has the, the physical gun pointers, like it's Wii. Typing of the Dead is basically a PC game. Yeah, that was pretty hyped to look at.
I'm still very new to playing Testament.
I was afraid of running into you in the tournament. That 6P is brutal to get around. There's a reason why. Yep, there's a reason why I have a 6P emote.
Yeah.
Let me.
Testament 6. Initially, I was gonna be in the tournament, but only as like a filler slot.
I have 2 emotes.
What's that second emote?
Oh my god! That is a higher tier emote. It's it's what I labeled the counter emote, and it's
God bless the gift sub.
Thank you so much for the gift sub. Holy crap! And thank you so much for joining in on the tournament, Galuxus. Would have been in the finals if he was. He would have kicked my ass. Yeah, I mean, Guts is a pretty strong player. I do host these about every month. Best case scenario, I do them
every end of the month.
Just about, or the third week in. Usually on a Sunday, because my Saturdays are filled with D&D. And that's a big commitment.
Yeah. This week was definitely really tough, but because there was, I think, a tournament in Detroit. Because I know Kami99 drove all the way to Detroit for that one tournament. It was like Midwest something.
Hey Zyro, if it's any consolation, he would have kicked my ass too. This Demi Fiend's very powerful.
I mean, my power is to absorb the abilities of other people. I mean, other demons. So the fact that I've been just absorbing the skills of Romola's Testament says a lot.
I mean, Romola, the cow lady, is really, really good with...
Yeah. Evo champion, actually.
Really?
Won Evo in 2019 with Soul and Exard.
Shit.
And Soul was considered a low high tier in Exard. So winning Evo with a low high tier, it says a lot.
There's one thing. Didn't Deb play a little bit of Baiken for a time?
Little bit.
Little bit?
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, people did make a Romola skin for Baiken in this game.
Yeah.
But she's just a really good player overall.
There was one time I actually fought against Octopimp, the really good Potemkin, who now voices Axel Lowe
Well, I've
in
heard of that.
Strive. He was doing training, and I'm like, "Hey, do you want to fight?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, sure." He kicked my ass, but I got an IK on him, which was after I Roman canceled several times by button mashing. This was very early on in my fighting game history. Oh my god. Everybody in chat probably cringed at how many times I Roman canceled. I only got one round on him, and that was when I was comboing him in the air, and then I managed to do the IK.
I mean, big names I played against are like Lord Knight. I actually played Romola in the CLG tournament for the second one.
Didn't you fight Sajam, and you've become famous in their chat a little bit?
No, the story about that is that I was in Hotashi's chat and I was dissing Sajam because Hotashi was fighting a soul on screen, so I just dissed Sajam. And then
Okay.
he banned me for like 1 second in the chat.
Oh,
That's the
wow.
story of the let me hit you with the guts treatment story.
Okay.
Because the thing, so it's like I was like Hotashi hit this soul with the Seijan treatment because I was referring to when Seijan ran sets with Hotashi, and immediately the first game they played, Hotashi destroyed Seijan by using only throw.
Oh my god.
So I was like hit him with the Seijan treatment, and then he just miraculously showed up in the chat. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know Seijan was in here.
Yeah, I heard you were talking shit.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, everybody's been dying down. I'm gonna go raid my VTuber sister.
You take care of yourself now, Fives.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this. Again, I usually commentate these alone, and it's very refreshing to have someone with a brain that excuse me, has the...
You saying I don't have a brain because I used to play Soul?
I mean, I'm saying I don't have a brain because I just say, ooh, pretty colors, pretty lights. Oh, that's a good move.
But then you have me helping you to explain like what's happening in depth.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do much. I just told stories this time around.
It's good to have stories on stream. It's like the thing about commentary is that you gotta engage the audience. I hope we did a good job, guys.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully there's a secret bracket of commentators just
There was actually a long time ago. There was like a commentator invitational. I think Sejam almost won that actually.
And I started to pick my nose and I just looked at the camera and like, oh fuck.
It was either Sejam or like Brian F or some really good commentator.
Okay.
But yeah, it was nice to be around for commentary.
I'd like to do this more. Generally, I'd like to do some fight nights, community nights. But that comes around when I'm like, hey, I want to play some King of Fighters. And that's when I have for sure, like, Zyro usually pops in and kicks my ass. Sometimes a couple of people from his community come over. It's a fun time.
Yeah, I don't really touch King of Fighters at all, but I am Steam sharing with Goon, so I do have access to King of Fighters as well.
It's a pretty good game. I mean, it's one of those weird ones where I'm better with a grappler than I am with a general knowledge type. But we're going to be raiding Simbatha. Go give the croissant, a couple of emotes from me, and the good old raid for those that have it. I don't quite have a raid message thing yet. However,
Yeah, y'all take care now. Be nice in Simbatha's chat.
yeah. Have fun, guys. They're
Catch
playing
y'all around.
Halo. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Catch y'all around.